The North Lexington YMCA hosted their second annual Fall Fit Fest today, welcoming in community members to support their Live Strong program. WKYT's Alexa Minton stopped by that event to learn more.
Early Saturday morning, the North Lexington YMCA was a buzz with folks getting an active start to their weekend, all for a good cause.
This is our second annual version of this event, and it's free and open to the community. It is a fitness event for all levels of exercisers.
The Y's Fall Fit Fest garnered community participation for multiple different events, such as a hip-hop class, a water aerobics class, even a chair exercise course.
We want to get people moving, and no matter what their ability is, wherever they're coming in from, we want to meet them where they are, whether they need to start in the water because of a bone or joint challenge. If they're ready to do some more high impact stuff like we see behind me, that's fine as well.
While the event itself was free, donations were being accepted for the Live Strong program, a fitness course for those overcoming cancer battles. The current goal of the North Lexington YMCA is to raise $3,000 to fund the program.
It is for adult cancer survivors, and we offer that for free for them for 12 weeks. And we work with them individually, but also in a group to make sure that they have what they need to recover from their cancer treatment, whatever that may be.
And whether they were participating for their own fitness or in honor of a loved one, today's event was meant to encourage community members to prioritize their health, with the tribute wall full of reasons to do just that.
Make sure that they can be strong and healthy and continue that pathway to recovery from cancer.
In Lexington, Alexa Minton, WKYT.
Now, if you were unable to attend today but still want to support, you can actually visit the YMCA of Central Kentucky's website to donate directly to that Live Strong program.